How do I decide which fuel to use in the drum smoker when I am going to smoke anything at all? It depends on the burn time that I need. I only need about 4.5 to 5 hours for ribs, so I'm gonna use the lump charcoal. If you want to get about 10 to 12 hours, you can use the lump charcoal, a full basket between 225 to 250. If you want to get like 30 hours of cook time, a basket of the char logs will absolutely do the job. If you want to get about 20 hours or so, then the briquettes are going to be your thing. Let me know which one of these fuel you are most familiar with if you cook on the drum smoker, and what do you prefer? Maybe tell me why too. So right now we're going to load up the charcoal basket for the drum smoker. If I can't do this with my charcoal, I don't feel like I'm gonna have a successful cook, okay? That is my one barbecue superstition right there. The charcoal bag gotta open ready. So for ribs, we only need about half the basket. So what I wanna do is start the fire just on one side here. I don't wanna start in the middle because then that burns too much. So that's what the smoke looks like on the drum smoker right now. Our temperature is in between 225 and 250. So right now we're gonna throttle our intake down to about 2. Should start to get us in the range of 250 to 275. That's exactly where we wanna be. So, you know, we're using the Pitmaster gloves from Whiskey Bent, 10 mil, extra stretchy, very durable gloves. So you can pick up a box of those from Whiskey Bent Barbecue's website. I will absolutely link them down below so you can go get them. All right, as usual, we got our ribs from Sam's Club. If you want to get a Sam's Club membership, you can go purchase one right now for 50% off. All right, we got two coupons or 2 links in there. If you want to get the Plus membership, or if you want to get the regular membership, both you can get them for 50% off right now. So make sure you go ahead and grab that. Just a little backyard trim. We still want to keep them Texas style. We're gonna grill the Pitmaster snack. So we check the temperature of the day. So use the paper towel to pick up a good piece of the membrane. Now guys, I prefer to remove the membrane because I don't like the chewiness of it. Grill the ribs. I'm not going to remove it because then it actually crisps up, and I don't mind the texture then. We're going to hang these on the Bronco, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. You guys can see this is the only part of the rib tip that's left on there. But once you follow that cartilage line, you're gonna get it off every time. On the edge right here, you're gonna go ahead with your paper towel and try to lift up the membrane all along the side, okay? Now you wanna be firm, but you gotta be gentle. A little bit of patience. And cut right here. I'm gonna remove this tip, but I'm also gonna cook it in the smoker as well. Yeah, baby, perfect. See that little piece of silver skin right there? So today I'm gonna be using 2 rubs. I'm gonna be using the rocks from Whiskey Bent Barbecue, and I'm gonna use Swine Shaker from B&B Charcoal, okay? Now you guys know I don't really care to layer rubs, but let's go ahead and give it a try here. I want to see how this combo works out. All right. A light dusting, you guys can see. Now these rubs have a pre-binder. We don't need to add any binder to it. Light layer of the Swine Shaker from B&B. These rubs are going to be available on Walmart here pretty soon, so I will let you know. Just keep a lookout on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll give you guys lots of relevant information, man. And then The rocks is gonna go over the top with a little bit of texture and some of that good sea salt. And when you're hanging the ribs, hang from the thickest portion of the rib, okay? All the way up on this side, not the skinny portion down here. Go where it's thick, 2 bones down. And these should be pretty safe for about 3.5 hours or so. Good smoker, y'all. So oak lump charcoal, post oak wood chunks. We're gonna see what this gives us in the Bronco today. We're not gonna be spritzing. We're not gonna do nothing gimmicky today. All we're gonna do is let them smoke. So that's where our fire is. And if you notice, the fire is over to this side. We have the ribs over on this side. And we only have the charcoal basket filled up halfway. All right. We're gonna give this about 2 hours before we even look at it. So take good note. We'll be back. So the ribs have been smoking for 3 hours. Right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the ribs from the hanging stand. You don't wanna hang the ribs too long on the Bronco. They can start to get tender and fall in. All right, so check it out. This is what we're gonna do now. So these ribs have some really nice color on them. You can see that right there. Now we're putting the grate back on the grill because now we're gonna just set the ribs on the grate and allow them to finish. We're gonna let them run until they're tender. I don't know what temp ribs are done at, but we do the bend test around here. This was a piece of the skirt meat that we took off. And you can look at that, you can see got good smoke. The color is really, really beautiful. No spritz, nothing on this thing. Sean. That B&B rub has a little bit of sweetness, but it's still got an underlying salt and pepper flavor. You're gonna love it. So right now, guys, the ribs are done resting. They've been resting for about 45 minutes. You guys can see that nice flex there. Look at that beautiful color. Well, let's get these cracked open so you guys can see how tender they are. So these were cooked on the OK Joe Bronco for about 4 hours and 45 minutes. Right about 275. We hung them for almost 3 hours. Then we took them off, laid them on the grate, and let them finish that way. Look at that beauty. Oh, baby. I know you guys want to see a bite. Do you want to see a bite? Hey, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think about the rib series so far. And let me know what is something that you thought I would have done but didn't do. And if you think it's not done enough, you can literally pull it off with your finger. There it is. You guys see that? No fighting. Let's get one from the middle here. That, ladies and gentlemen, my perfect rib. These are probably the best looking set of ribs I've done since I've been doing this series. Look at that smoke ring. All the smoke ring addicts. There you go. There you go, y'all. Now, of course, if you're not subscribed to the page, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss the next video.